Welcome to Verbal Pick Radio. We give you a verbal image of life, and we are every day. People like to welcome me out to the show. We want to get you caught up in the breast with what's going on in the latest polling for the presidency of the United States of America. Joe Biden stands at 264. Donald Trump is at 214. As we all know, you need 270 electoral votes to win. Let me show you how Biden's going to get that if he wins Nevada. Because Nevada has 6 electoral votes. 75% of the votes are reported in. Biden is 49.3%. Trump's at 48.7%. Now, how can Trump win? Well, Trump has Georgia, which has 16 electoral votes. Trump is up 50%. Biden's 48.8%. Then Trump's ahead in North Carolina. He's up 50.1%. Biden's at 48.7%. That's 15 electoral votes. And then Trump is ahead in Pennsylvania. 88% of the votes are in, and Trump is 51.4%, and Biden's at 47.5%. So according to the latest data, both need Nevada to win, to get in. So in North Carolina, 94% of the votes are in, and as I stated, it's 50.1% for Trump and 48.7% for Biden. 94% of the votes are in, and that holds 15 electoral votes. Did I give you Georgia? Georgia, 97% of the votes are in. Trump's up 50%. Biden's 48.8%. That's 16 electoral votes, and the race is close. And it's like, you know, but with 97% already reported in, all of them are close. But the main one is Nevada. Who gets Nevada? That should do it. So we'll stand by and watch. I'm just giving you all the latest update. Continuing on from the updates that I was given last night. We all know what Trump said, that he came out early this morning, late last night, claiming victory, said that it was a fraud, said that they're trying to steal the election from him. He's ordering Michigan to stop the count. He wanted to take it to the courts. He has his lawyers in position, so we'll see how that plays out. What's two shocking things that came out of this election? One was everybody was looking for Biden to sweep Trump by a landslide. But as we see, that didn't happen. Another shocking thing that took place during this election was the Cuban vote, the Latin vote for Trump. People couldn't believe the turnout for the Cuban community towards Trump in regards to his statements and the treating of Latinos in Mexico, as far as putting them in cages, and also his handling of the hurricane in Puerto Rico by throwing paper towels at him. So that was surprising. Another one that was surprising was the fact of how close this race was. After all the rhetoric and the statements and his handling of the coronavirus, people couldn't believe that the race actually wound up this close. That was something. And another thing that we got to look at is the fact that if Biden wins, he stated that he looked at Ice Cube's contract with Black America proposal, So we would have to hold him to that. Also, we'd have to remind him that you wouldn't, first of all, you wouldn't have gotten a nomination to even run for the presidency of the United States, if not if not for the support of Black America. And then, second of all, if you win, you wouldn't have won if it wasn't for the support of Black America. So Biden owes Black America a debt, and Black people, let's collect the debt. Don't come out now talking about all of America and we've been the downtrodden. We've been the most abused in this country. Police brutality, injustice. Even all whites have admitted it. Trump has admitted it, and so have Biden. So you pastors and civil rights leaders and activists and whatever title you call yourselves, do not allow this momentum to die down. Don't go to sleep. Stay woke and push the agenda. Do not start coming on television without asking or making statements pertaining to what agenda do you have for the Black community, for getting behind you and becoming your base. Just like Trump took care of his base, you should demand, and we should demand, and we should expect Biden to take care of his base, which is the Black community. If Biden gets in there and I'm for all the people, and we gonna know, what are you doing for your Black base? That's what we want to know. Then we'll talk about everybody else after that, because we built this country. We put presidents in office, and it's time for us to have something in our corner, something in our benefit, and for our community, and for our generation, for our education, school systems, for our economics. So we want to dog his trail. It's not going to be. Matter of fact, it shouldn't be easy for no president, because the people should always demand better. What you doing? We want this. We need this. You in that seat? Let's make this happen, because we want to grow, and we want to grow better, right? So it's time to put all agendas that's in the benefit for the Black community, put it on the table with the presidency, and let's roll. Let's make things happen, and let's hold their feet to the fire. Do not let your leaders, don't let your preachers put you back to sleep and say, okay, our job is done. We got him in the White House, and we wipe our hands clean and we go back to business as usual, as though when they need to get in the White House and need our votes, we wake up, we run to our polling stations, we vote them in, then we go back to the same condition and the same problems we had before they even got in office. That's not going to suffice, and do not let them try to put you back to sleep, because the next thing, once he gets in, their job is to run cover, because they don't want the community demanding things from Biden. So you're going to have some of these pastors and some of these so-called leaders, they're going to run interference, and then they might get something, but they're going to make sure you quiet down, and they're going to feed you some hope. Well, just give him time. He just got in there. Okay, we working on it. It's coming soon. Well, we'll see. Well, let's look at this, and they'll do that to you till he's out of office. So don't fall for the okie doke again. Stay strong, stand strong, and we'll keep you up to date and up to abreast with any new news that's coming on, but it seems more than likely that it will be Biden who will win the presidency of the United States. But that's not etched in stone because, as I stated, Trump is ahead in Georgia, North Carolina, and Pennsylvania. And if he gets Nevada, he's in. But all Biden needs right now is just for them to call Nevada in his favor, and it is over. Verbal Pick Radio, we're out.